Hi everyone, Tony here from Scrap Crazy with Tony. Just bringing you a quick little show and tell video. I was at a retreat last weekend down at Gladstone at Scrapbook Fantasies, and you'll see in another a photo that I've posted. I usually pack very light for a treat. I've learned over the years that I get quite a bit overwhelmed if I pack too much, so I tend to just sort of pack light and then come home and finish projects off at home if I need to. So first of all, I'll show you some of the stuff that I actually did during retreat, and then I'll show you all the goodies inside the box that actually comes with the retreat kit that we got. So while we were there, we did manage to talk Alyssa from Scrapbook Fantasies into making us some very special X-rated, adult-rated, R-rated, whatever you want to call it, swear word packs. So they are called the Joe, Jason and Tony Bad Words, and we have one pack ready to go now, and you can actually order them from Scrapbook Fantasies, and there's another pack number 2, and then we have a third pack which is actually PG rated. So that's more of the kid-friendly version, but I won't tell you exactly what words are in there, as Facebook and YouTube may not appreciate me doing so. So I made this for a friend, but the more that I'm sort of looking at it, the more I'm thinking I want to add so much more to this, and think I'm now going to have to make a different album for her. So the point was to try and make a few little pull-out books that you could add memories, quotes, photos and stuff like that to it. Obviously this is one of the projects that I had to finish when I came home, but now that I look at it, the more I look at it, the more I'm not 100% totally in love with it. I do actually love it. I gotta admit, I do actually really love it, but I just want more. It just doesn't feel like enough. I've got loads of ideas to throw into it, so I think I'm gonna have to make a much bigger, larger one for her. And this one, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. So if you want it, let me know. This is a very beautiful drawing from the young Gracie. A young lady named Gracie came and joined us on the last day retreat, and she happened to be sitting just beside me. She loves to draw sort of anime designs, and I asked her for a tulip. And so she came up with this really beautiful design. So thank you so much, Gracie. I actually really love this. I think it's amazing. So I just wanted to show that off. I'm actually going to have a little spot in my craft room. I'm going to put that up on the wall. Okay, so I made this layout. This will be a challenge layout for a blog for Scrap the Boys February challenge. So this will go up onto my blog, and you'll probably see it on my Facebook page shortly as well when I share the link. So that's just my little man Hunter. They're with friends of family, so their kids as well, and that's just at a speedway track. I am totally in love with this paper pack. It's from, I think, Ciao Bella. It's really gorgeous pack. I don't think I've shown it off yet, but I got it from the local shop here in Yeppoon called My Scrapbooking Obsession, and it's just incredible paper. It's the only stuff that I've ever found that is a true kind of speedway racing honoured sort of pack. So I've got a few more pages that I'd like to do with that as well, but that was the first one inspired by a challenge. And then this is another pack, another cutout sheet that I managed to convince Alyssa to do. So this is actually for an upcoming challenge as well. You will see that shared on my blog very soon. Obviously I haven't finished it yet, but these are the bow packs. So the entire bow pack, I think it's only about $3.95, $4.95. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, but Alyssa has cut me out. So you get all these bows in one cutout sheet. So obviously the massive big bow, and then I think there's like 17 more, so there's 18 bows all up, and they're great to use individually as they are, or you can put them, you know, put a bit of paper in the back there, and you know design it like that. Next, onto the actual kit that came with the retreat. So now it's all going to be sideways, isn't it? Now this stuff was either all sitting on our desk ready for us or was handed out to us throughout the event. So obviously a great notepad. I love notepads. More notepads you give me, the better. This was a kit given to us. It was a challenge kit, and it was actually supplied by Jason. So thank you very much, Jason. I didn't use everything that was in that pack because there was just so much stuff. But this is the layout that I did for that. The next one was a class layout. Just trying to find, where is the, right, here we go. See, not every video is completely prepared for. Should have done that earlier. Okay, so this is the next layout, and this was a class kit layout. So on the back of this pattern paper here, on the back of it, so obviously I've cut out the frame there, but on the back of it is the cutout thingies. What are they called? Fussy cuts. So that's from there. And that, of course, I made that into a level 53 beach view. So this title actually had beach fun attached to it. I just cut off the fun and used the beach. This was a Friday Night Live page and created by Alyssa. Again, we got this one plus the Saturday Night Live class included in our kit, but I did not get around to making it. I was very lucky that I actually was able to scribe for Alyssa on those nights, so thank you very much to Quinton and Naomi, who got the night off and allowed me to sit in the chair and take on that responsibility for the 2 evenings, so thank you very much. And then we've got a reverse canvas, again with chipboard supplied. All these products were actually supplied in our kit, and this was what we were encouraged to use. Now, we were actually given, I will tell you that I was the odd man out, of course. We were given some watercolor. So I've actually kept these because, as you can see, it's actually sticky and it will be reactivated with water. So we were given these 2 colors to use to paint this, but of course I'm not really that sort of color orientated. This is more my color orientation, so I just used some alcohol inks. But thank you very much to Naomi, who advised me to actually cover it with a bit of gesso and stuff like that first, because the alcohol ink would have just seeped straight into it. So thank you very much for that. I always recommend, or no, sorry, I always highly appreciate recommendations and stuff like that. So this kit that Alyssa has done, this is completely handmade, designed and printed for Scrapbook Fantasies, and it is called The Islands. So in our kit, we also got some goodies that coordinated with the actual general theme of the retreat. Of course, you don't get this sort of thing if you buy the entire collection of the islands. Obviously, this isn't included because this is from Memory Maze. And so thank you very much to Sally down at Memory Maze. You may remember I used to be a DT on their team quite a while ago, and I still use their products all the time. I love them. They have the most incredible chipboard, it's really nice thick chipboard that, you know, it colors well, you can move it well, you can still cut it even though it's thick. It's quite, and sometimes if you want to, you can actually tear the chipboard in like 3 sort of thing and get 3 of the same designs. It's quite a nice thing. Anyway, so now we've got just some little bags. So that's some little like rocks and things. The flare, we actually get a few flares in there. Turtle. We got a name badge, and we were supposed to decorate the name badge, but you all know me, I'm a bit of a party pooper, and therefore I didn't. I chose not to. The underwater adventure, this actually came in our kit for the Saturday Night Live. We've got some offcuts from projects that I did do. These are our photos. So thank you very much again for the Redshaw family for actually supplying us the photos. This was everyone at the retreat. Of course, I'm at the back there. And being the islands, it is a beachy, islandy theme. We were all encouraged to dress up. But again, I'm a party pooper, so I decided not to. But thank you very much to all the ladies and gentlemen that were at the retreat, because it was really, really great fun. I believe that too was from the Saturday night page that I didn't do, along with, I think along with these one or two of these papers. So this is that paper that I mentioned before, has the, things are just falling everywhere here, aren't they? I do apologize. So this is that paper there. Oh, it's got the fussy cuts there. All right. Okay, the gauze, which you all know that I love the gauze, that was actually in the pack from Jason's kit. We had a watercolor session with Naomi John. I haven't actually managed to get to it yet, as I didn't take the right stuff down with me. I actually wrote it down to take with me and completely forgot. So, but I knew I had the stuff here at home, so I decided just to wait till I got home, and that way I could have a go. Pocket page, which we're supposed to make with that watercolor. This really cool. I had so much fun doing this. This is kind of like almost a mini, is it called a macrame or something like that? Almost a small, tiny version. So other crafters did do a really long one. I chose just to do a small one because, you know, it was a first for me and I was just trying to figure it out. So I thought that would be a really cool, cute thing that Hunter would probably like. Some more paper. I just can't explain to you how much stuff come in this box. It was incredible. So these are some leftovers from challenges and kits that I sort of just threw in the bag, because I know that I'm going to have to sort out some of this stuff when I got home. So again, some more Memory Maze chipboard pieces. Absolutely loving them. This was offcuts from the Friday night class. That's the kit that I actually did do. So there's that fun from the word beach. I cut that off. So there's the fun word. I've still got that. Again, more offcuts. Acetate sheet. A flamingo from Jason. Thank you very much. We actually got a couple of flamingos, which I love, and I really look forward to making a couple of cute projects with them. And we also got the negative and positive of a stencil. I actually used the inside on the page that I did create, because I'm just a bit weird like that. Some more amazing Memory Maze chipboard. And I believe that this was sort of designed with the collection in mind. So it's really cool that Sally and Alyssa are able to collaborate like that. Or maybe Jason was the inspiration, I'm not sure, but it's very cool. So Scrapbook Fantasies also do pre-cut, you know, die cut, fussy cut things. For someone like me who absolutely despises fussy cutting, of course, these are fantastic. I was going to say fantabulous options. So they actually come in quite a lot of different ideas. So words, you know, different collections. So there's some farm stuff there, butterflies, some keys, flowers. There's even a whole heap. That one's so cute. It's a woodlands, you know, little fox and stuff like that. And they even come with, there we go, magic packs as well. So everything is pretty much the same in each. So I've got like magic 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 20 and 22 and whatever else I've got. But they're just the different color. So if it says magic, then that is just the one sort of design. However, the number is the coordinating color. And everything coordinates with each other. So if I get a magic 1 and a flower 1 and a whatever else, I believe they're supposed to coordinate. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think. Okay, so then we come into the Islands range of papers. Here's our little mojo. So this was things that we were encouraged to do to get us going. Of course, everyone comes with their own projects anyway, but I think it's a fantastic idea when retreats start off with a full box and guide, or you know, suggestions on what to do. So of course there's that name tag I was supposed to do and sort of ditched it. All right, now we get a full kit. I think we actually get, yeah, so this is a full collection, sorry, of the, and we even get a really cute The Islands pin, which is really adorable. So this is the whole collection of The Islands. Really, really delicious paper. Seriously, I am so in love with this stuff. There are so many ideas that I really love. I'm imagining something like this would probably come up from Naomi John, because she's definitely the color artist like that. Really incredible stuff. I have pages already in mind for this. Jason has already shared some really incredible stuff, like unreal. I can't wait to see actually what Marie Curlin does with this collection, although she wasn't at the retreat, but I'm sure she'll get the collection and will just blow us away with what she manages to create. And thank you, special thank you to Jean, who was my table buddy over the weekend. Her patience with me and tolerance of me looking over her shoulder and admiring all of her work was very much appreciated. So this was, at every Scrapbook Fantasies retreat, they actually give us the photo, obviously, and then they make a little challenge that you're supposed to scrap your retreat photo right there at the retreat. So that way you come home with a page already done and you're not just waiting, you know, you don't just have another photo sitting on the table waiting to be done. So, which I think is a fantastic idea. Obviously, I was doing a few other things and I wasn't feeling great especially the last day. I wasn't feeling great. I had a bit of a headache and I was so extremely tired, and with a little drive ahead of me, I chose to sort of not really focus on things too hard. We also got a messy mat included in our kit. How incredible is this acetate sheet? Sorry, it's yeah, it is that, no, what's it called, vellum, sorry, it's a vellum sheet. How incredible is that? The most amazing. So I saw Jean color these into some truly amazing projects, and Donna was there doing some like ATC designs, and the things that people come up with is just incredible. So of course we got a few white cardstocks thrown in there as well. But that's it. So huge amounts. I definitely recommend their weekly. So on a weekly basis, they actually have online classes. The online classes are free. However, they do coordinate with a kit each week. So it's a $15 kit, and it actually does you 2 scrapbook classes and a card class. Definitely recommend. I cannot tell you enough how amazing the value is. So for me as a budget crafter, value is the biggest enticer for me to come back to a retreat or a crop or anything like that. For me, it's value. I do have 2 kids. I am a single mum, and I have to find things that will allow me to enjoy my hobby to the most I possibly can without worrying about putting food on the table for my kids as well. So that's my most important part, is budget friendly for me. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much to Scrapbook Fantasies in Gladstone for having us for the retreat last weekend.